hope so. So, we have got our Micromax runners out on track. The question is, can anyone beat Alfie Mayer? He's been quite dominant today. What a great backdrop that is. Well done, Martin. Martin is creating art from his
That's why he didn't want to go to fullback. Because he can't create art at fullback, apparently.
No, that's right.
I think because the suspension on his car's broken already.
My suspension is just breaking thinking about it. Well, I'll come all the way down to Milton Keynes to travel with you.
That's the only thing that works in your car.
That's right. It is at the moment. Do you know I broke a back spring last year?
Did you?
Yes.
What, not fullback?
At fullback.
Really?
So I changed them both.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely
and it's a Mercedes
brilliant.
CLS. It's not exactly.
It's a cracking
It's
car.
not exactly undersprung.
Love your car. It's brilliant. I had one myself, and it's one of the few cars I think, that was a cracker.
Yeah, that's why I've kept it for nearly 10 years.
It's absolute cracking car, that.
It is. Got an injector. That's poorly at the moment.
Okay, final race of the day.
Here we go then. Micromax getting underway.
No, we're not.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I knew it wouldn't. That's right.
I
wasn't even going to acknowledge that. I was just going to keep talking.
It's literally not our surprise face on that
not
one.
At all.
No, that's not going to start. No.
Who can blame them? This is very tense. This is extremely tense. The championship, by the way, going into this penultimate round.
Another shot of Dan there, who's refusing to start that race.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. You've got to. That is the man you've got to please with your starts. Alfie Mayer's leading the championship after a second place, a first place, and a second place in rounds 1, 2, and 3. That's Dan Ashton.
Who got the first place? The one he didn't win.
Logan first place was Logan Rolfe.
Guess by the looks of it.
And no, it was Austin Norman.
Oh, Austin Norman, of course, yes.
No, it wasn't Austin Norman for Micromax, was it?
That's a picture.
Yes, it was.
That's a picture. So you can't scroll it
down.
I
know it is. I'm going to kill myself here.
When your preparation is too good.
I know. Warden Law. Micromax.
Funny.
Yeah, so we're going round for another rolling lap. They
are going very slowly now. This doesn't mean anything. Going really slowly at this point of the track means absolutely nothing, because it's how fast you go when you get round the corner. Or more importantly, on the apex of the corner that's the issue.
It was Austin Norman, of course.
So,
who's away
another flag.
Doing UKC.
And no, not yet. No. That's okay. No, that's all right. That's all right. I think it's okay, that one.
Yeah, it is. We're going to go racing. Alfie Mayer for Zipcart. Gets into the lead.
Nip into second there. Was that Logan Rolfe who nipped? He just claimed his space. Really, I thought, well, and now he's looking to go for an early lead. Nope. Oh, and Alfie Mayer's made a mistake. He went way too deep into the first run through McRae's. He's not the end of the world. We found that because you get that speed back out again, but he's given the lead back to Logan Rolfe, and then almost immediately Rolfe's made, well, not an error, but he's just gone a bit wide. This is the cold tyres. This is why they're not quite as precise as they'll be later in the race. But it is now Mayer from Rolfe. Third is Kokodi. This is just comes back inside him again. Look at the over and under. And
yeah. Textbook, isn't it?
Rolfe really perhaps should have gone defensive.
Here they come, Nick, back into our view at the paddock through Sunny and heading down towards the paddock turn. Alfie Mayer will show us the lead, even though he didn't lead into and out of the first turn. And across the line, it's Alfie Mayer, Logan Rolfe, Lewis Kokori, Benedictus Masiokas, LBJ Stubbs, Buddy Hugo through in 6th, Freddie Blackshaw through in 7th, Chloe Miguel 8th, Jack Mellon 9th, Xavier Ramsey in 10th.
Yeah, and it's now back to being the Alfie Mayer show, but can they try and close him down? It's just kind of think that Logan Rolfe perhaps was presented with a golden opportunity to at least delay the progress of Mayer, and now he's going to, any second now, he's going to have that orange and grey cart, the number 19 of Lewis Kilcuddy on his back, and of course you've got Benedictus Masiokas, who is very, very quick and also not shy about making a bold move, also looking to get into the game. He's currently in 4th.
Xavier Ramsey has been given a 3-second penalty. I'm not sure why. That might have been jump start or something. But he's down in 10th at the moment. And as this race progresses, see if he can make that up. No change in the order. Mayer, Rolfe, Kokori, Masiokas, Hugo, Stubbs, Blackshaw. As everybody tries to catch that Alfie Mayer character on the Zipcart team.
Rolfe wide again, but and interestingly, the result of that was he didn't lose a place, but he gave Mayer some free time. And they really shouldn't give Mayer free time, because I think Alfie can just go off in the distance at this point, Joe.
Yeah, he is. He's going to be very hard to catch. It's going to be very hard to catch in the championship, actually, Nick. Second to first to second. And at the moment, looking like a first is very much on the cards. Another strong championship showing for him. Here they come through. Sonny, the left-hander. Beautiful corner that. Very fast. Let the kart breathe out onto the exit curbing. And already out of paddock and across the line. 3 laps completed. Then Alfie Mayer. Fastest lap for Alfie Mayer, 52.7. He's the fastest kart on the track, and he's already increased the gap to 0.7 of a second there as the rest of the field bunch up behind that second place Logan Rolfe. Oof. And they are tripping over one another, aren't they? Logan Rolfe, the 32, the Synergy Factory team. Logan Rolfe, remember, came and watched the one of the races over my shoulder.
And he's learnt everything he knows from me now.
No, he's got that laid-back style in the kart, hasn't he?
He's certainly leaning backwards, but the problem he's got at the moment is he's under a fire from Kirkcaldy, but he's not really doing anything apart from very slowly going back from Alfie Mayer. Mayer's not just disappearing. This is the battle there for third place changes as Benedictus Masiokas gets the third place and will have the line not to lose it again as they come back up and through Rowrah. So dived in, and Masiokas takes third place in the yellow kart.
And Buddy Hugo up into fourth ahead of Kirkcaldy there. It was all part of the same move there. Look how Kirkcaldy is totally disadvantaged, and Buddy Hugo moves on the inside. He's on the white-blue kart. He moved onto the inside of Kirkcaldy, and Kirkcaldy stays behind him in 5th place now. So as Masiokas on the number 12 chases after Logan Rolfe, who likewise is trying to keep Alfie Mayer in his sights. He's doing all right so far. Alfie Mayer out to 0.9 of a second. That just keeps on continuing to build and grow bigger. And as they come through Sonny, from second down over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 carts. 8 kart train from second down to 9th. Jack Mellon, the last kart in that train. Chloe McGill's in there as well. So Chloe, the number 18, in 8th place at the moment. Masiokas beginning to look like he's lining up Logan Rolfe for a move.
I think you're right. I think Rolfe isn't showing. Logan Rolfe, in fairness, is championship-wise the most likely pretender to stopping Alfie Mayer from becoming the champion. He won the first round, and he's scored reasonable points in the second round. Not quite so good in the third round, but we can all drop rounds. This will be a reasonable selection of points. And he's qualified well, and he's raced well.
Don't forget Masiokas as well. He's had 2 third place, third at the first round, third at the second round, and a fourth at the third round. He's currently lying third. So.
Mayer's,
and he's down the inside, of
whether
Rolfe.
He can hold it, and he can. He's got a good line there. He's not doing the thing a lot of them are doing, which is disappearing too wide and allowing themselves to be cut back. So Masiokas with the black helmet, the number 12, showing some nice little bits of racecraft. You get to the end of this weekend, and they've all really sussed this track out, especially because they've had consistent conditions the whole way through. They've not had to worry with rain or damp. Practice was all dry, then it rained. Then you had qualifying, which was all dry, and then it rained later. But I don't think they've had to run on wet tracks. Perhaps a little bit on Friday but they've really had this chance to really get to know this circuit in these very stock conditions.
There's a change
for
the
Buddy Hugo, wasn't it? Hugo passed his teammate.
The Synergy drivers there swapping places. Buddy Hugo going into that third and final step of the podium position. We've got a Zipkart 1-2. We've got a Synergy 3 and 4. And they've just swapped around there. Buddy Hugo going ahead of Rolfe. Now that's not good for Rolfe's championship points haul.
No, his ambitions are being stifled by his own teammate at this point.
That's a different team altogether, man.
I thought they're both white.
Ambition.
No, because very. And now the 2 white carts.
Wheel banging, and he's gone back through because Buddy Hugo, who pulled alongside Masiokas.
What's he doing? He's taken him off the track.
Yeah, they've just driven each other off the track, and he's driven his teammate off the track.
No point complaining. There's no one to complain to.
That's going to be an interesting team dinner.
Oh dear,
absolutely.
There. Was that Buddy Hugo who drifted off the track?
Well, it started with Masiokas being challenged by Buddy Hugo, and then Logan Rolfe decided to come through, and then Buddy Hugo just had nowhere to go. And here they come. They come out of the Iredales, and
what is the 32 doing? What is Rolfe doing there?
driving his teammate off the track.
It can't be deliberate. It must have been some sort of error.
Well, he seemed. Well, the problem
he was looking at him. Actually,
the problem was he was looking to his right as he turned right. Yeah. You did. Did you see him? No. Well, what were you looking at?
It's very beautiful here. Very picturesque.
I saw a bird.
I saw Martin doing a beauty shot.
2.5 minutes remaining then, so it's getting down to the witching hour. All of these drivers leaning forward, getting behind the steering wheel, reducing the airflow. Alfie Mare's gone. He's 2.5 seconds up the road. Then we've got Benedictus Masiokas down the number 12. He's got 4/10 before Logan Rolfe, Lewis Kirkcaldy. Albie J. Stubbs coming into the play as well. Another Zip Kart driver. Albie J. getting involved in 5th place as Buddy Hugo ended up in that 6th place, having that little excursion onto the grass down towards the stewardesses inside the final 2 minutes of the weekend. Through the McRae's hairpin, and it's again point and squirt, isn't it? Heavy on the brakes, get through the corner, back on the throttle, accelerate down hard towards the stewardesses. And if anything, do you think they're catching that number 12 ahead of them?
I'm not sure, but there's a little
Buddy
move
Hugo
there.
move.
Hugo move in through.
Ahead of Albie J. Stubbs for 5th there.
So minute 23 to go. So as they're coming up through, the leader sweeping round Paddock Bend now, so you can get an idea how far ahead he is. He's just going to cross the line now, so he's got that huge lead of 2 or 3 seconds, which is a big lead in Micromax. Benedictus not really breaking away from Rolfe and Kirkcaldy. Buddy Hugo now scored 5th, but everyone's got a little bit of a gap. It looks like Kirkcaldy is weighing up a move on Rolfe, and they've got 3 laps to go. Or this
one and 2 more. Yeah. I knew it. Alfie Mare, Nick, he came into this round leading the championship. It's like, who can beat Alfie Mare? The Zip Kart driver has been the class of this field and has shown everyone how to drive a Micromax, that's for sure. Behind him, his teammate Benedictus Masiokas has had a good weekend. Masiokas second in the championship. He's not going to gather as much points, so Alfie Mare is going to increase his points gap to Masiokas.
Yeah, Masiokas is going to need a massive fullback to get back, but that one's not decided, because a really good fullback from Masiokas could put him in.
He's going to need Alfie Mare not to turn up.
Or it to be amount of Alfie's dropped scores,
Yeah, we'll see. We're getting towards the final checkered flag of the weekend, everybody, and it's going to be Alfie Mare's checkered flag if he can hold on to this lead. I know he's got a huge lead of 3 seconds. Masiokas dropping back towards Logan Rolfe, Lewis Kirkcaldy, Buddy Hugo and Albie J. Stubbs, so second place isn't done yet as the leader comes through Sunny Corner and heads towards Paddock for the penultimate time. He will see the last lap board when he comes underneath the driver's lounge here. And we've got Buddy Hugo on Kirkcaldy, nudging.
That's one word for it.
That rear wheel.
He's having a kind of a nibble.
Yeah, nibbling at the rear axle there was Buddy Hugo. Second place not done and dusted yet. That's Kirkcaldy and Buddy Hugo. But that's the second place squabble. It's not quite a squabble though, is it, Nick? There's plenty of gap there for Masiokas to...
Shall we move to our leader for his last few corners?
Yeah, let's have a
see Alfie. Let's get Alfie in the lead, everyone.
Yeah, let's have a look at Alfie, who's just up ahead of these two. Alfie just a bit ahead, I think. Just coming out the stewardesses now for you, Lester.
There we are.
Well spotted, mate. Good spot. There he is, Alfie Mare. Class of the Micromax field at number 15.
Yep.
Another victory for the Zip Kart factory team as Alfie Mare continues his championship winning ways and will head towards another Kart Championship as he takes the checkered flag and takes the win, with Benedictus Masiokas finishing 3.8 seconds behind. Logan Rolfe right on his tail for third. That's your podium for later on. Alfie Mare, Benedictus Masiokas and Logan Rolfe. Behind them we had Lewis Kirkcaldy, Buddy Hugo, Albie J. Stubbs for 6th. Chloe McGill, Freddie Blackshaw finishes 8th. Jack Mellon, Xavier Ramsey finishes in 10th. And the rest of the order down there on the, or I should say on the TV screens. The final